All right, guys, it's July 28th, 2023, the day after a triple distribution. I don't know why I use these anymore. I get filled. No. What is that for? Haircuts. Okay. Good morning, everybody. So remember yesterday I talked about long only. Oh, I need to turn my volume down. Long only funds, right? Playing in balance, right? So what happened, right? We literally hit the bottom of balance right here, 45.58. And the whole night we've traversed this balance, right? Long only. Okay. Now we are over, well, we're over this 93, 94 area. Um, we sort of have an excess high at 96. If we look at our composite. We're sort of getting a rejection from the largest single print I've ever seen. um, if we look at our TPO, let me make it overnight. So our overnight TPO has a single between 45.90, 45.89. So so we've got an excess high here. Um, it looks like if we're going to get a rejection at open, right? It looks like I can probably short 96 in futures. Um, I don't want to see price get over this, and I'll show you why on this one. So this is the current range balance area. Oops. This is the current balance area, and you can see we're now in this upper echelon, upper range of the balance of the current balance, right? So we got low volume node here, low volume node here. How many times did I say this 50, between this low volume node and 58 needed to be revisited? Man, I said that so many times in the last 2 weeks while this balance area was being made. Just had no idea it would come in that way, right? But I have been looking for that move for a while. That looks much, much better now, much more balanced, right? And now we're getting a push through the entire balance range, right? So this to me is almost, you know, I wouldn't be surprised over 93. I would not be surprised if we saw this area here. 4609, 4610, right? But we got to see what happens at open, right? I think, just based on my bias, and I'm probably down like 15 or 20% on my options right now. If we look at this, right, this has been a pretty good, for me, this has been a good indicator of where price is going to go. We can see where it's all jacked up down here, right? So gamma right now towards the lower end, SPX 20, 25, 30, right now 45, 35. The overnight period was at 45, 40. Yesterday we saw that huge ramp. Gamma was down I think when SPX was over 4600, the large gamma on this chart was in the SPX 70, 45, 70 range, right? So that to me tells me we are going to come down today, right? I just it just is a matter of where are we going to get rejected, right? So for me, I'm probably going to hold the put positions that I've opened up. I'm going to hold those all day. I don't care what they get down to. I don't care if the sell-off comes after 2 p.m. I'll load up some more, whatever. We will go lower today, guys. Like, I am 99% sure about that at this point. The thing is where are we going to get rejected, right? And you can tell we're sort of fighting around in this low volume area, right? And again, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these high volume nodes ended up being rejection at open. But what we want to see in order for me to be committed to this play, got to see it stay under 4610, right? And we've got to see an excess high at some point. Now we kind of have one here, right? That looks pretty good actually. 96, right? That has to maintain. If we start, if the price starts pushing up through a 96, I think it's going to hit either 99 or probably 4604, right? Um, so this is what I'm watching for. I am again pretty sure we're going lower today. I do not think we're going higher. This is all we again. Yesterday was an over 40-point range overnight. That is highly unusual and very rare. Okay. Today, we've got a 40-point overnight range. Highly unusual, very rare. The other day, when we had a 30-point range, I was like, what was that, OPEX day? I was like, we're going to stay under the high of the overnight range. We did. Yesterday, we broke out of the overnight range a little bit, right? I think. Maybe we didn't. No, we didn't. Yesterday, we stayed under the overnight high, right? Not really an excess high yesterday. I didn't really notice that. That'll be revisited at some point. Um, hopefully not today. But I am pretty sure today we're going to end up somewhere down here. I want to see us. I would love to see ES down and finish in this area today. That's pretty hopeful. But I'm just saying, volatility is probably going to go up today. Um, I think the sell is coming, and then um, what was I going to say? But at least we have some targets and some guidelines that invalidate that thought process for me. But for me, I'm about shorting pop today. I'm not. Well, I won't say I'm not going to go long. I don't want to go long right now. I'm going to short whatever pop comes out of it. Now, if you're playing overnight, and you start to get over this node, right? That's a go long all the way right there. Just because you're now in this balance range, and you'd expect to hit the high volume node here or this low volume node, which is kind of where we are now, and it's sort of acting like support, right? So it's just a matter of where is this price going to get rejected from to me. And here's the open, so let's find out what happens, right? So we're going up, going up. Okay, so we made it through this excess high. So now I'm looking at 99.50 or 604. Let's see what happens. And if we get rejected from this area at open, uh, that'd be pretty good. But now that we're up here, we sort of cleared the excess high a little bit. Let's see what we did. And we made a poor high, so we're going to go a little bit higher, right? Again, I'm looking at 99. There we go. Higher high. All right, let's see what happens here at 99. Poor high's been repaired. And if it gets over this, I would bet that it's going to go up to 4604. And then we'd have to watch there. High volume node. Okay. So that some resistance, but I'm not, unless it gets slammed under, 92 or whatever, I expect it still to go maybe a little bit higher. That's a pretty nice looking rejection, but we're just retesting this high volume node. 96.50. Oh, I need my DOM up. I don't want to upgrade. There we go. Alright, there's our open. I need to label this thing. Alright. So implied volatility kind of switched sides right now, 97. There it is. All right, so now we're at 45.70. There's really this looks like a I'm gonna say it. I said it yesterday a couple times, but it looks like we're nearing a wall where short gamma is starting to increase, right? And long gamma is starting to decrease. Meaning price should head lower here. Look at that right there. Price should head lower here in a minute. So 99 might be the rejection point. That's what it's looking like to me now. Looks like 99 is the rejection point. If this thing gets under 93, I'm going to go short in futures. And then I want to see some pretty hard sell through this overnight period. There we go. Okay. But you got to see, I need to see a rejection under here though, like for this to really work. All right, so price is going lower just as we stated. Right, just as Gamma showed us, price is going lower. Applied volatility has a bearish tilt, in my opinion. Oh, what the hell happened there? Volatility's coming back, guaranteed. There it goes, motherfucker. Let's go. Fuck you. Let's go. Go down. All right, we got the rejection at 93. I'm going to go short 93.50. 93, 93.50 if it gets back. $93, $93.50. Small play. I bet your volatility is going to be really high today. So I'm playing one or two contracts. That's it. I'm not going to go big. I'm going to play small in futures. I'm not going to blow my account or anything like that today. Yesterday, I overtraded, lost. Yesterday, I ended the day with about, I think, $1,200 in gains. Ended up giving a bunch back towards the end of the day by overtrading some longs that I shouldn't have because I was pretty ticked I missed the move. So all right, so let's see what actually happens, right? So now we're starting. Yeah. So we got. We're gonna look at 10. We'll look at 10. Yeah. So we've got some choppiness, but good news is we're under 93.25, right? And all I said was it just depends on where this rejection is going to come from, and it looks like it came from 99. And I bet you a lot of money we're going to end up down at the bottom of this balance range by the end of the day. So far, thesis is working pretty well. Didn't get filled at 93 on my short, so I'm not going to chase. We're at kind of a single print low volume area. We filled in the single print at 90, right? We got some buyers there. And so now we're just balancing out. Kind of have a shitty high, right? I don't really like that high, but it's good enough for me. Oh, let me turn it to real time. Yeah, because in real time, this is going to be a nice looking excess high once period 2 starts. Oh boy. I just want a lower low because we had a triple distribution day yesterday. A really nice trend day. The stats say we're going to get a lower low today, so that's what I'm aiming for. I could be wrong, could be totally wrong, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, here we go. Whoops. All right, now let's look at the composite here. Yeah. All right, so, all right, got a short at 93. Got shorts at 93, 93.50, down a point already. 2 points. That's why I'm playing small today. Oh, shit. Look at that. So let's see. That was, man. So we hit that single print, came back up. I wonder if we're going to make a new high. Added one at 96, so I'm in three shorts now. Average of 94.75. And I'll be out if we get like above, say, 4,600 on futures. So with volatility like this, I'm not going to get chickened out like I did yesterday. I'm going to open up my range a little bit. I'm okay if I lose a little bit more. If you're in an evaluation period, you probably don't want to do that. I'm not trading in an account that's in an evaluation period on it with Apex, so I've got a lot of cushion. So I'm not too worried about that stuff. Right here, 4,600 is the next single print we could aim for, right? Let's see. $46, 601. And then over this, yeah, was that 4604 area. So it came down and hit buyers at this single print. Interesting. More neutral stance. Man, I really want to see 93 rejected. That did not work like I thought it would. So really, because we hit that single print, there are buyers down here in the 89.90 area. And are there any more active sellers? Like that's the question now. And if there are, they're going to be in one of these single prints like they were yesterday. But you want to see like a hard rejection, just like that was a pretty hard rejection of the lower boundary that we were just talking about. Pretty bullish, right? Like that was a good rejection of this lower balance area. Probably going to send it up to 4604 over this, right? If this doesn't get rejected. They never make it easy to short though, ever. Right? So right now, uh, yeah. So right now we're going to build out a point of control for this balance range right here. We're building out a point of control between 99 and 96, right? So that's going to look much nicer. After we're done with it, it'll look just like this, right? Nice and balanced. Yep. 95, yep, there it is. You could probably play in this range a little bit if you're a scalper, right? There it is. Come back up. So you can probably long 96. But let's see what happens. I think this will end up being nicely balanced, right? Maybe smooth some more out. Maybe? I don't know, that looks pretty good. 4600 might be the rejection spot though. That's funny. So volatility might be basing. I don't know though. Let's just watch price action here. Oh man. A really nice balance area. Yeah, we hit that single print. Took off. Well, I might be broken homeless today. I don't know. Just kidding. I do have a bunch of money on the line, though. Not turning out too good now. I mean, honestly, if the triple distribution stats fail today, I'm okay with it, right? Because I've made enough money off of it where if I lose some today, it's not a big deal. Um, but they are what they are. It's just trading probabilities. Yep. 4601 and then 4604. Okay. Said you could probably long 96, right? 4601, and then over this is going to be 4604. Or actually, 4602 looks nice. And if we get over 4604, I'm cutting my plus. 4604 to 4608. Uh, I want to see a rejection there, or else this thing is going to fly. So here's my line in the sand right here. This area right in here. Look at 4604. I should just scalp. I don't know why I do these long plays. It'd be pretty good at scalping. Getting some volume into this. Oof. Man. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so we're going up 4604. Let's pull up these guys. Uh, so we're above the max expected move based on volatility. I don't know. Maybe SPX 4600 is back into play, but not for me unless ES gets over this area here. Um, but Yeah, I want to see a rejection here. 4604. Let's see what these single prints look like. Okay, so here we go. So we met this single print right here. Yeah, so there's still some sellers in this area. This might be the rejection point. But I've said that twice now. Usually when that when you keep asking the question, it doesn't really pan out that way. And then oh, Marzi's on a pump too. Damn it. Yeah, so the triple distribution stats were wrong one other time, and it was when one other time that I can remember since I've been tracking it, and it was during the rally in June, I think, early June, and let's see, where was it? It was a long triple distribution though. I think it was somewhere in here. Yeah, I think it was somewhere in this area. We had a triple distribution day at some point, and I thought price would reverse. Got it right though. We made a higher high the next day. Um, but triple distributions are prone to reversals T plus two, which is like the day of the triple distribution, 2 days after the triple distribution day happened. Um, it's like if we do drop today, I don't really know if we're gonna make a lower low. That would be a pretty crazy move. Um, I was expecting it. Somebody said there's news at 10. I don't know what that is. Um, let's keep an eye on what's happening here. Yeah, see, this is totally switched, implied volatility. Oh, but Gamma is telling us we're pretty close to no interest on this curve. Um, yeah, implied volatility is bullish right now. Has a bullish tilt. Marzi's on. Need to see a rejection. Need to see a hard rejection at some point for me to like maintain this bearish positioning I have. Maybe whatever it is at 10 will project that out. I don't know. Yeah, so we're just kind of maybe evening this out. This balance area, high volume node to high volume node. Want to see a rejection at some of these areas, right? This could be the rejection point at 4604. If it is, that's awesome. If not, then we're looking at, this area up here. So you can see where, like, yesterday, we came down to the bottom of the balance area, went down, hit this high volume node at 54, and then bounced right back over 58. And then from there, this entire balance range has been traversed. And now, I think, right, it's going back. It's going to go back down and come into this balance range today. But it is Friday. VIX is down 6% already. I don't know. Oh, consumer confidence. That's at 10. Yeah, I agree with that. So for me, it's 93, 94. If after consumer confidence, if ES is not into this area, I don't think it's going down today. I would consider myself to be wrong. Uh, Puts probably down 50% now, if not more. So maybe play ODT calls or something. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if we get rejected, that's a pretty nice excess high. It could be, right? Let's see what it looks like on the true TPO. Yeah, so we're still sort of in this range. Yeah, and if we look at the singles from yesterday, right? This is the single that we're dealing with here. Single print from yesterday. We opened up in a single print. Look at that huge single print. So the overnight period came up, and it's just kind of working these single prints out. Bad structure. But yeah, after consumer confidence, I want to see this low broken. All right, we're now in period 2. Uh, Here's 10 or consumer confidence, whatever news. Using 4600 as support now. We got a low volume area on the 15-minute right here. Oof. Man. Over 4604, you're going to get up here 4608, 4611. Yeah, it looks like I was wrong. Damn. Broken homeless. Go find another job. I don't think we go lower next week. Lower next week. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Well, 31st is Monday, right? Then you have the first of the month. So maybe. Here it goes up. So it's over 4604. So you can long this to 4609, I guess. Well, let's see what happens here, but I would say 4610, 4608 is somewhere in here, should be kind of the cutoff. Damn. All right. Oh, I need my thing back up. Applied volatility is bullish. Need to see this curve flip. That theory's been proven over the last few days, so I feel comfortable saying, saying like if implied volatility curve looks like this, it's a bullish narrative on price. See that gamma's flipping up right there. Man, I was totally fucking wrong today. Here we go though. This could be like the rejection point, I guess. It's like we might just play in this range today or something, or you know, I don't know. I mean, do you think we'd come back up to? Do you think we'd get back in here? I don't know. Oh yeah, implied volatility on SPX. What is that at today? 13 and a half, maybe. Oh, look at that. Did we just get a rejection? No. Somewhat. I might get an impulse up here. If uh, if 4608's broken, right, you might get an impulse up to this area. You see how 4608 though is the top of this balance. In order for there to be a failed look above and fail, right? A look above and fail, which is what we had sort of yesterday. The top of this balance, 4608, 4610, needs to hold as resistance, right? But if that goes, yeah, then your target's going to be up here. I don't think that's today, but Ugh. There's the balance range. Man, fucking 2 days. Man. Yeah, I was dead wrong today. Dead wrong. But we gotta see the reaction up here. Uh, That's a lot of volume right here. It's a seller. So the last short I would try is 46.9, 46.10. So we're getting there, right? That would be the last short I want to try. If it gets over that, then you're looking at yesterday's, somewhere up here. That'd be wild if we get a buy single print here in IB. Then that would kind of give us a roadmap for the day, right? Throw out that triple distribution bullshit, play the single print for the day, right? If it closes, watch price action closely. If it holds, then you can go long on it, right? So let's find out what happens. Or we get a rejection from here and we have a nice excess high. Those are like that's what I'm seeing. Ugh. But I was definitely wrong about today. Let's see. Back up. Goodness gracious. All right, so 4608 on its way, maybe. I don't know. I'm probably not going to trade today. Still looking bullish. Uh, what's XPX at? 4680. Yeah, 4680, 4685. So SPX probably going to run to 4685. It's going to shift. Now, if it gets over this, it's probably going to run up to 4617. Or maybe like somewhere in here, 4613, 1375, right? Hey. So the VPOC just shifted up here, 4604 now, right? That was the next high volume node that we saw earlier. I don't know. Ah, I forgot to listen to Future Trader this morning, his podcast. Did anybody catch that? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, Chris. Like, just get an impulse high somewhere in here, and then get an excess down, right? And maybe come down back down to here, right? Maybe that's our range, you know, for the day. Uh, Something like that. We'll see. Well, I didn't catch that short at 4608 because I didn't get a fill. So I'm going to cancel that. That would have been a good move, though. Oh my gosh, a red candle? Stop. A red 15-minute candle? Are you serious? It's like, what is that? What does that even mean? Yeah, here we go. So you could probably long this. But I'm not playing I'm not playing these little scalp things, right? I'm not doing that. I'm gonna play ranges, extremes. Extreme would be let's get an impulse high somewhere up here, right? The extreme down here was we got an impulse low, right? Go long on this. And then if we get an impulse high, you go short on it. But that's what an impulse sort of low looks like, right? Impulse high too. Dip in the previous balance was eaten up real quick in a 15-minute period, right? And then it was off to the races. You can see the overnight period came down, touched it, got not rejected, but support held here in this low volume node for the balance area, and then off to the races she went. A lot of volume up here though, right at the top of the single print, right? So that's where we saw the rejection yesterday. If we pull up our, yeah, right at the top of the single print in IB. So we did not get a single print. We're not going to get a single print in IB. We're going to get an excess high in IB. So like 4604 could be a short. I still want this next period to close though. But that could be our high right there. It's like the same fucking setup as yesterday, right? It looks pretty bullish and then just kind of dumps 10 points. Then it will come back, then it'll dump. I know. That's very true. That's a bold statement. I still wouldn't be surprised if we take out this this low. That sounds so stupid now. Like it doesn't even sound reasonable. But I would not be surprised if just somehow later in the day we took out this low down here. I don't know why, but I just wouldn't be surprised by it. Uh, you know, very true. And this huge gap, right? Yeah, so we're getting some rejection from this single print. Yesterday it came from this single print where we almost closed it, but it didn't quite close. Maybe the same look here? Who knows? The 4604 could be a place to short right here. If we don't get into this XSI, let me get back to the TPO, see what holds up. Yeah, it's a 4604.50 maybe. We'll give it a try. Guess I should have asked the question, is this even a multi-distribution day? Because, I mean, I think it is. You've got two TPOs here on these prices. But like all the ones I've seen have three or four, right? I kind of didn't even ask that question. Could have done some research, but jumped to conclusions pretty quick. Looks like one, but I don't know. Still waiting. Like I don't. I'm not sure this high. I mean, the high is intact right now, right? This 4604 is intact until it breaks and holds. Um, like that. But let's see if it holds. And if it does, then I think you get a run up here. Yep. Yeah, so we'll get a higher high, and maybe, hopefully, we'll get a pop up and get an impulse out of it or whatever, or a single print, then we'll know how to deal with it. $46.08 though. That's the area I like.
As well, Jason and I on the last show, we were just saying we came out of the lull where there wasn't a lot of NFL news, and we just get on here
Let
and
me
just
put
say,
this on
well,
my
Dalvin Cook has a sign, and DeAndre
AirPods.
Hopkins.
All right. All right, so we got close of IB, no single prints, right? Pretty ugly high. Man, this might be our range today. I don't know. Nice 10-point range. Oh. I need a refill of coffee. Ugh. Well, gang, I don't know what we're gonna get. Unless, unless volatility spikes back up, I think we're just gonna chop around in this range today. There's probably support at 4,600. That's my guess. And if we blast right through it, then I would look for a fail of 93, 90, 94. Oh, I'm sorry, 97 first. But I would bet there's support here. Uh, that's what I think. Yeah, this high volume node, there's probably support here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Don't really want to play long though. What a huge overnight move. Yeah, sounds about right. Yep. I don't really trust it. It feels like it's gonna fall down, but I want to play until. Ooh, let's get a single print low, man. If we get a single print out of here, guys. Low's not really intact. Looked like the high earlier. I wish my short at 4608 filled, but it didn't. So I couldn't chase anything. Um, okay, we're just working through this. Yeah, it's probably sport. Yeah, I probably would have logged 45.58 if I had stayed around, but I left early yesterday. I left early. I left. I think I cut off at like right here at like 3:30. I think I was done. There's support here.
more time and I can work out a little bit.
Mm. Uh. Might, might hang it up for the day. Or at least for a couple hours while the day works itself out. Let's see, the next 11:30 actually is like a pretty decent period to trade, right? 11:30 to 1, and then after that, no, 11:30. No, is it 10:30? I think it's 10:30. I think 10:30 to 10:30 to 11:30 is a decent time to trade. And after that, not until after like 2 or 2:30. Uh, we are pretty heavy though. I mean, this is a pretty heavy looking profile today. I still think we'll make a higher high. At some point. 11:30 is a good time for a move. That's it. Yeah. Hmm. All right.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, bud.
Our job too.
Hmm. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if I had y'all on mute or not. I did not mean to. Well, I meant to mute because my son came in here. But I did not mean. I meant to unmute a little while ago. I don't know if I was muted. Let's see. So I think 4604 here is looking like a little bit of short-term support. Um, I'm thinking we get a higher high, right? Maybe an impulse up. Cleared the single at 4608, and then I would expect a rejection in here. A rejection or a single print, right? And then that should tell us. That's what I'm looking for right now. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through Twitter now. Um, a jam went short. Uh, make a higher high. Here we go. That's a lot of volume in this little range. Well, it's not that much actually. Looking at some of these days. Okay. Yesterday I had a pretty good day actually. I missed the big move, but I grabbed some puts later in the day as a swing. Ended up selling them. Uh, but yeah, yesterday was okay. Yesterday ended up being a pretty good day. Come on, make a higher high, will ya? Get this shit over with. This is annoying. There we go. Come make a higher high, and then I would love to go short somewhere up here. Here we go. So yeah, over 10 is like a no short zone. But if that's all we get, this shit is gonna fly. 40, yeah. I don't know why it's up there. It should be right here. You know, if this holds, this is bullish, right? This puts into play, you know, the 4670s, 4680s over 4610. So today's going to be interesting, right? Did we get that higher high yet or no? Oh shit, we did. 4607? No. Well, we did get a higher high. Um, just grinding. Uh, Still bullish stance on positioning right now. Come on, thing. Do it. What was that? There we go. Let's see what happens. 48, 608. Huh. Oh, I need to move it back. Ah, yes. Dynasty football, Dynasty Fantasy Football League is starting up. I don't know if anybody else plays fantasy football, but I'm pretty big into it. I've been on this Dynasty League for 11 years now. I've only finished outside of the playoffs once, and I've won the championship 4 times in those 11 years. Alright, it's definitely going to squeeze higher. There it is. Yep, right through here. Where are you going to stop? That's the question. Let's see. 46.14. Okay. 46.12. Could be. This little volume node. that is, I mean, look at that. Dang. Let's see if we get a single print out of this. Or what? Like, we'll see. So yeah, 4604 ended up being support. It set this thing higher. Of course, after yesterday, if this holds, this is pretty bullish for next week. Damn, look at that. That sell-off yesterday was crazy, man. Like a 1.5% move, 2% move, or something like that. I mean, look at that shit. We hadn't seen, I don't think we've seen that kind of thing since May, right? This only goes back, how far? 90 days, probably, right here, look at that range. But that was an up day in June. Triple distribution. See, there are 3 TPOs in each one of those triple distributions. See, I wonder if I just need to look at that a little bit more closely. That was a little bit clearer, right? Made a higher high, was a reversal. No, that was not the triple distribution. That's not a triple distribution. That's a triple distribution right here. 1, 2, 3. Made a lower low, and it was a reversal. But you had 3 TPOs there at each price, each distribution. Oh, look at that. I don't know. That's multi. Okay, so that's a multi distribution right there. Made a higher high. Wasn't quite reversal yet. That's not really one. See all those single prints in there. Next day cleared them. Interesting. Okay, so we're up at 11 and 12. Alright, here's where 11. Let's see. What was that? What was I saying? 13, 14, 1275 could be it. 1225. Yeah. But see now, if we got support here in a single print or whatever, this is really bullish. Starting to get some volume. So yeah, let's go back to our composite. Oh man, cleared that single print. That's so crazy. Jeez, man. Alright, this is bullish. Oh, man. Damn. Alright, guys, I'm going to watch my kids for a while. And, probably going to skip out on the rest of the day. Uh, Safe to say my read was totally wrong. Safe to say. Yeah. Long only in balance. That's what I was saying the other day, right? Long only in balance. Good luck. Balance. We stayed in it. Stayed in it. It's a learning game. Alright guys, well I hope y'all have a good day. If I don't sign back on, I'm gonna scoot.